Hi and welcome to the Outer Worlds. It's been quite a busy week for me, but we got there in the end. And this is what we're looking at. I'm going back to this for a couple of hours. So, where do you want me to go? Oh, that's what I was going to do. We have that mission. I think I've sorted my inventory out. I've got heavy, light, energy, heavy. So, going to take that out and drop that in for a giggle. Because this looks fun. Because, yeah, that's going to be lots and lots of fun. So, yay, hey Ginger, how's it going? So, this is the pre-warm-up stream. Make sure it's all running, that there's no hitches, and the way that I've got this all set up now is right, because if I'm correct, I think I'm streaming at 1080 maybe, I'm not sure. It's a little experiment that I'm going to do. So I thought I'd do the experiment with this, because, you know, this is fairly PC intensive. And see what we get from there. But yeah. This looks such a fun gun. Yes, so let's do the welcome bit, shall we? Hi and welcome back. This is the Outer Worlds. So what I'm going to be doing is moving on. We've got the Space Agency grant access, sublight remote access to a station, which is not plot. So yeah, let's get on with it. Sam and the medic. Oh, I'm an idiot. Let's try that again, shall we?
To all crew members, there is only one toilet on the ship.
Thank you. I needed to know that. So we're going to HRS 1084. Make it so.
We've reached HRS-1084, Captain. It's emitting a very weak docking signal. I almost mislabeled it as normal etheric static.
Okay, good to know. Everyone here? Good.
I'll keep it down.
Be very...
Generator somewhere?
I think my USB hub's going up the chute, which is going to be a bugger. That's okay, I have an alternate plan in mind for if. So that's restore power, that's override. That's fizzing, which is not a good sign. Of course, I've been using it, so of course it hasn't got everything. Oh, we can't go that way. What are you, sir? Shipping manifest, shipping label. 1 case of UDL consumative mines to HRS 1084. Signed by Chief of Security Ida Kimball. Warning, contains may have shifted in transit. Warranty is valid on any void on any and all detonation mines regardless of cause. Tampering with, disabling or destroying mines is a fireable offence. Mines are not contemporary company authorized decoration, pet or sporting equipment. I thought that said spotting. Mines are not suitable for ingestion. Mines are not eligible for any recycling promotion. Do not purposely stand still or recline on mines. Mines are not your friend. UDL claims no liability for any actions taken. So basically, be careful. And there's mines somewhere. Good to know. Ooh. Fine. Door. Ooh. Let's see what we have here. No. Nothing so far. Okay, give me a second. I know how to fix this problem. You get that funny plinky sound. Then that funny plinky sound again. And then a third time. There we go. That should solve all my immediate problem. Ooh.
You make it dirty, Sam cleans it up.
So that goes down. Nothing in here. Yep. More ammo.
Sure are a lot of charging automechs.
Cannot
What are the chances
use.
they're friendly?
Error, unable to access memory cartridge, terminal power below 5%, terminal in maintenance mode. So I need to restore power to be able to get anything going there. So that's restricted access, so this shouldn't I bet you're sealed as well. Yeah, don't even come up with that sign. Here's we found the kitchen cantina area. Yoink, yoink. Yoink, yoink, yoink. My phone's just gone kaplinky, which means my phone's just caught up with the entire idea that I'm streaming. How clever is that of my phone? Then we have middle section. Boink, boink. Okay. All mine. That's gonna be so fun. So we've got another terminal here. So modify generator mode. Upgrading generator mode to normal, disabling emergency lighting, activating facility lighting, activating security programs, activating air recyclers, flushing toilets. Error, flushing toilets, see maintenance. Okay. So let's see. High security containment, 1 issue, 1 critical, 2 non. Issue 1, which is critical. Toilet on, maintenance barracks does not flush. Okay, that's not important. Non-critical, sensors indicate ultraversa gas is leaking from storage tanks. Is toxic to humans. Sensors detect that new laboratory scent air freshener is running low. Existing work order was open 991 and accessed. Okay.
Oh, I see you have activated your holographic shroud, Captain. Excellent. Becoming indistinguishable from an authentic UDL trooper will prove advantageous to your current situation. A UDL vessel has been tracking our position and just recently docked with the station. They are patching into the station's transmission lines now. I cannot stop.
I've been waiting for this day since we tagged your ship in Cascadia, Captain. Wait, who are you? No one told me we had security forces deployed on the station already.
My team are... yeah, we'll go with that.
Roger that. Just as a precaution, I'm sure you won't mind if we turn on the station security systems. Can't be too careful. We'd hate to leave this location undefended after a close call with outlaws.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay, calm down. I didn't mean anything by it. Jeez. You try and help some people?
The UDL gunship is undocking from the station. They appear to be departing into space.
I've been great at de-escalation.
Okay, so we now got it all back up and running. Which means all the security fields are back up. Joy. Oh, I missed you and you. Hello there. Oh my god. God, okay. So let's close you so you don't see me. We go back through here. Go back in here. Yep, that's the mine.
Watch your step.
Yep. Mine. 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 Security. Disengage. Checkpoint security. Okay. Engage. No. Return to route. Personnel. Let's see. Kimberly come by to ask if there was any docs that have been around. I told her what I know. It's been quiet. Just ask Alpha. She walked off with a spring in her step. Okay, weird. Then we requested the UDL Electrofiber 3000 for my checkpoint and a crate of corrosion concussion mines. Guess she didn't believe me, as she is preparing for war. She's acting like she knows like something the rest of us don't, seemingly special, uncomfortable around her. I always get those buttons mixed up. Permanent concussion. Hell no. I don't want permanent concussion. Why would anyone want permanent concussion? Right. It probably won't give us much advantage, but... Ooh. So that's where it wants me to go. Oh, sleep. Oh, that's something I haven't done in a while. Might have to do that. ground. Yoink, yoink. Oh, I've missed playing this in its simplicity. Oh, yeah. Doing well. Making sure everyone took their belongings with them. Or at least it'll appear so. That's weird. You have to aim above the thing. Okay, that's that all happy.
For C 2 5 4
There's a
7 grade rated contaminants.
What are you? So, subject Dr. James Gut here. Current status alive, extremely unstable condition. Status settings active. Note, subject will need extensive nucleon resequencing for any chance of viable extraction. More so sorry it ended up like this, James. We will come back for you and fix this, I swear. No. What are you? Holding tank, Claire Pearshaw, alive, unstable condition, notes. Subject's condition is dire, make sure recirculation devices are on hand upon... Ooh. When I first saw the gun named the Vermin, I thought, you know, oh, that's a unique gun, but no. Charles McKinty, unstable condition, subject should not be revived until a method of stabilizing his condition is found. What? You haven't told me the condition. How do I know if I can save him? So we've got to go up. Should lead back here. So I can then use this one to do that. Yeah, we're getting there. In here. Close door. There. Bink, bink. So, security routines, modify system access protocols, insert sublight override. Fantastic. So, lab, executive research group, that, purpose, biological hybridization and assimilation strategies, active team members. Okay, message. It has come to my attention a culture of distrust has soured relations between HRS 1084 research staff and the security personnel. Many of you have submitted requests for an early dismissal. To the research staff, the importance of your work supersedes any interpersonal conflict. To our security personnel, there will be no early dismissal. You will also notice that your employment contract has no set end date. We can enjoy a discussion of morale and its impact on success metrics once the question of humanity's place in the Hicon colony is answered. So Charlie. We almost did it, Charlie. It was a runaway subsequencing shift. Once it started, it kept going, spreading beyond the isolated tissue of a full-blown systemic infiltration. He said it was like every organ was itchy. I told him we'd ice him, freeze him until we could work out how to reverse what he had gotten wrong. Every time Lara walked by me, she rubbed my shoulders and asked me if I could take another reading. They didn't need to be taken, it was just to keep my mind occupied. She was checking on me hourly since. We had put Claire on ice today. She and the others drew straws. Claire lost. The change was slower this time. The first resequence stayed within normal parameters, but then it spread again, just like Charlie. Tomorrow I'm reaching out to our handler directly. I need some answers. I wonder how Guthick's doing. I hear sympathy music from underneath the door. Okay. Transmission. Is anyone listening on this frequency? Retracted. Who is this? I'm project lead on 1084. I wanted Station 1084, you have orders to maintain wireless silence until mission is achieved. Executive override password, da-da-da. What can we do for you, Doctor? The board told me that they would deliver my queries without transcription problems on the Colorus Vara build. Where are we on that? I'm afraid I can't provide updated status at this time, Doctor. The assault cruiser would have arrived on Earth by now. My inquiry was addressed to the Chemical Research Department at George de Harvey Institute in Budapest. One of my associates will reach out when they... This sounds like your typical tech support people. When? Aren't you a contract with the assault cruiser? What happened here? 1084. Misuse of this channel is a fireable offense, as is abusing your executive override. Save in cases of emergency. Damn it, this is a... Transmission ends. This log is being entered by Dr. Farley. I had to prescribe Dr. Canderum enough sedatives to knock out a primal. Yesterday morning, Dr. Guthrie and I drew straws to decide which of us would be the next test subject. He pulled the short straw. No new developments. After all our sacrifices, it still feels like that we're miles away from breakthrough. Eva hasn't forgiven himself for the losses. Maybe some time away from HRS 1084 will clear her mind. Board confirmed receipt of the board and transmitted our recall notice. We're just waiting a transport. I wish I could take some of them away from the project, clear out of our hands, but we've even...
It's done. Now let's go get our money before Sublight sees what a creepy dump
100.
is.
100.
Strand? We've seen that name before, back in Cascadia.
Ooh. Ooh. Am I gonna make it? Yay! Yeah, we'll let them deal with the robots. I'm not gonna clear the robots out for them. Right, so here we go.
Crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Okay, so now we go back here.
We've arrived at the groundbreaker.
Thank you. And we can turn this in. Right, so here we go. Off and whee. Please do not run. Running causes accidents. Also, don't run with scissors. Rest and go. Up here to sublight. Never stopped and actually looked up. Huh. And up we go. Where we stop, nobody knows, but we do.
Finally, a base of our own. Soon we'll have eyes on every corner of the system. Well done, Captain.
Why, thank you.
I'll have those dismantled. You can never be too careful when moving into someone else's territory. Aside from the automated security, did you meet any resistance at the station? I knew it. They've been shadowing us since Monarch, maybe even longer. I've been less than honest with you. Your assignments weren't strictly about the salvage business. You might have figured that out already.
Rare gas and the lab.
You have an eye for patterns. Good. We need more contractors like you. After the Monarch job, I started connecting the dots. I didn't like the picture. Then what we found at Station 1084 confirmed my fears. You and I have stumbled onto something big. Something none of us were meant to know. I'm thinking more along the lines of the sapient species paradox. Ask yourself why a skeleton crew was studying that Alta Vitae gas in secret. Ask yourself why stockpiles were hidden on a planet full of monsters. Wrong. I think it's about intelligent life discovering us. Aliens. I'm talking about aliens. They're the ones responsible for the deaths at 1084, and who knows what else. We have to put a stop to it. Hear me out. I'm saying it's aliens. I'm not asking you to like it. I'm not even asking you to believe it. But I need to act on this threat to the colony, and I can't do it alone.
Well, at least she doesn't expect us to believe it.
The crew is skeptical. That's good. I don't want you walking into the unknown with blindfolds on. I assume you have questions?
I'd say so.
If we're gonna see this through, I'll need your trust and commitment. Now's the time for setting doubts aside.
So, what are we talking about?
Conspiracy. One carried out with the help of human collaborators, assuming they haven't all been replaced. This is an invasion of our very cells. That damned gas is mixing our nucleon with halcyon biology to twist us, change us, make us more like those monsters on Monarch.
That's an interesting idea.
No kidding. That's how they want it. When I lined up the evidence in my spreadsheet, there was only one possible conclusion looking back at me. This is my data talking, not my anxiety or lack of sleep.
Oh, I believe you now. You made a spreadsheet and everything. And you know, I'm not an alien on a spy mission to silence you.
Sharing my findings took a calculated risk. If you were a spy, I doubt you'd even realize it. Only your cells would know.
Cross your eyes, we're coming for you. No.
Probably nothing to worry about, as long as you don't start growing tentacles or slowing down time.
Okay, that's not a good thing to say.
Dr. Chartrand is the crooked psychopath behind the gas experiments. She sold out her species, and I need you to put a bullet through her skull.
That's a bit... Why does she need to die?
She's a research scientist and a damn good one. Before UDL poached her, she engineered a 0.2% increase in cystipig juiciness. Now she's doing the same thing with humanity. Her fingerprints were all over Station 1084. You saw what she did to her team.
You're concerned for the fate. Let's go with another question.
It's cute that you'd think that about me. I just want to add savior of humanity to my resume. I've got ambitions outside of this office, you know. Besides, this way Sublight gets first dibs on alien salvage.
Ooh. Science 1.
Do you usually come across innocent people trapped in suspension tanks? Because some of us would call that excessive. Remember, the tanks were just the shit she left behind. Just imagine the experiments she carted off to her next lab.
Yeah, but to me it sounds like goof up after goof up. Murder isn't exactly covered under my contractor employment agreement. Oh, where does... Okay, let's go that.
We're far beyond theories. Chartrand's logs, the gas, the suspension tanks, how much proof do you need? Wake up, Captain. An invasion needs collaborators working from the shadows. She has access to the board, unlimited funds, and a colony full of sheep.
And that's your plan, huh?
Just think of it as salvaging hope from the smoking wreckage of humanity. This is your initiation into a future with Sublight. Want a steady position in our ranks? Buy one with a bullet.
What do I get for joining up?
Well, there's your usual fee. What else do you want, a promotion? It's yours. Even better. I'll owe you one.
Sounds messy.
This keycard will get you through the front door of her Byzantium estate. Don't ask how I got it. You might not like the answer. By now, the other side knows what you're doing. Don't trust anything Chartrand says. She's compromised down to the bone. Maybe even deeper than that.
I think she just has a lot of regret. So Byzantium. Whee! So, I think this is where I'm gonna be calling it for this episode. I'm gonna say thanks for watching, and then next time we'll start looking at Byzantium. Byzantium? Byzantium. Yeah, I think I got it right in the end. Till then, have a good one. Hey, so that's my first one down. So happy. Let's see what we got. You are junk. 58. That's mine. Okay, here. 33, 34. It's my heavy. It ain't heavy. It's my brother. No. Yes. No. Yes. Yes. Creme. Harmful status effect. Armor rating. I think I just did something I didn't mean to. Oh, we should be on that instead. 25, 25, 25, 25, 25. You be alcohol. Awesome. So we go in here. Z. You in here. Doink doink. Okay. Head outside. And keep running. Yeah, that's the plan. Then we use you. Use you. Come back. Okay, we have plan a campaign. Oh, went past. Hoorah!
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Hi, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Going to be moving on to...
I wish to offer my commendations for convincing the UDL's gunship to leave H...
You ever notice how our crew's a lot like that crime family from The Masked Marketeer?
Okay, but who's Sam?
Come on, Ellie, Sam ain't people. I guess he can be Chairman Rockwell on that one cameo appearance.
I heard they had an automech read those lines because the actors were afraid of offending the chairman.
Hey, boss, I've been thinking.
You've been thinking.
I can't believe I wanted to shake his hand. I need a shower. It makes you wonder if being a treacherous, two-timing coward is some sort of contagious disease, or if he was just born that way.
So this is about Graham Bonnet.
At first, I liked what Graham was doing. The iconoclasts were going to change Halcyon for the better. But then, we found out Graham was behind the slaughter of Amber Heights. How can anybody so morally bankrupt lead a movement to transform the colony?
That's a good question. Yeah, don't go looking for role models.
Yeah, maybe you're right. You'd never do something like that, would you? Slaughter a whole community of innocents? I'm sure Graham told himself the same thing. He wasn't the one who held the gun and pulled the trigger. All he did was turn a key. The thing is, that's all it takes. Sometimes the difference between right and wrong is turning a key, or looking the other way, or keeping your mouth shut when you ought to speak up. Let's get back to it. I need to put all this ugly business with Graham behind me.
Good for you.
Hey there.
So yeah, as stated, there was something I did forget to do. Repair. R. Yay. Do. Terror 2. Ooh, we're going back there. I did wonder where it was going to be. We can't go there. That's locked. It's locked. Okay, going back to Terror 2, where I've got a less than stellar reputation.
We are now in orbit above Byzantium, Captain.
Good for you. Oh, I forgot to do
I've
something.
done plenty of smuggling runs, but this thing with the chemicals is bold.
Thank you. Insert captain's identity. Right. Bez's contract. Let's have a look at the map. Okay, so that way. There's her contract. Open sesame. Well, this place doesn't look great. Oh, we have stuff around here. Street access. You're just standing around. That's not usable. Retirees. Corporate. Any named? Not so far. You're probably not like me looking at that terminal. Recruit. That'd be stealing. Okay. So that's probably some sort of security checkpoint. There we go.
Why can't something exciting happen around here for once?
Nothing wrong with stability. It means everything's running like clockwork.
Don't you ever want a little fun? Maybe see a marauder ship get blown to bits overhead?
What a thing to say. Everyone knows marauders can't fly.
Okay. What are you? Quarantined. Sprat sighted.
Hey, you. Yeah, you. Want to be famous?
Give me a moment. I'm having a look-see. Corporate trooper, that's probably your stash. Salon club. Okay, let's have a look.
Kid, you got presence. Natural magnetism, know what I mean?
No.
There's those street smarts. Just the right amount of rough around the edges. Next time, we'll have you say that over the rim of a Trippistout. Product placement, baby. Listen, you got an agent? Some kind of representation?
I consider myself freelance.
Fresh, natural talent. I know it when I see it. Listen, you got a real special quality, raw energy. I see you in pictures, kid. I'm making a feature, Space Pirates of Moros Prime. It's gonna be a hit. But we still need a star. And I think you got the chops.
No job is too great, too grueling, or too gruesome for a Sam.
That's a unique model there. Might want to lease him for our Macbeth production, if it ever gets greenlit. So what do you say? You ready for the chance of a lifetime?
Let's see.
Terrific. We're holding auditions at the studio. Head to Odeon Pictures and take the elevator. You're going all the way to the top, baby.
Attend an audition. Right. So you're closed for R&R, repairs and renovations. Parcel delivery. Yeah, we're getting there.
According to local legend, if you walk around the orrery 3 times, your corporate rival will die of a paper cut.
Unit recharging. All cleaning jobs have been completed.
You're just straight up closed. Rocco's Decor. Pardon the mess, we're getting a facelift. Let's have a look. Nothing really jumping out. Oh. Some cigarettes, though. How about you? No, not so much. Armor. No, nothing there.
The dissidents actually took over the refinery. I can't believe it!
And then, the chairman shot their space shuttle down with a Hammersmith grenade launcher. Incredible.
Are you two talking about the new Dissident Hunter adaptation? Don't spoil it. I'm behind.
You need to watch more Aetherwave. You never know what's going on.
Chandler's best day de London. Interesting. Okay. Frame rate's pretty low on my end. No, I wouldn't be surprised because I am trying something new with this stream. My main concern is having the recording work. So you can go in. But... okay. Give me one moment. How's that? When I turn. Sweet, yeah, I was watching things and I did wonder if it was affecting the stream. But yeah, I think I got it under control. Though I was about here. Right, Forsyth luxury munitions and weapons. Hello, sir.
Looking for weapons?
Oh, yes.
You've come to the right place.
Good.
Every Byzantine needs high-quality armaments, and you won't find better anywhere else.
Good. My plan is coming together.
Why? To defend their property, of course.
50-Bit says he's got a hard on right now.
Byzantium is the best of what Halcyon has to offer. It's up to us to protect it.
Good for you.
Marauders, dissidents, especially large sprats. One never knows what threat might arise. Indeed. Now, what are you in the market for, my fine friend?
Let's have a look-see. Weapon parts, so... What's the most expensive? Yeah, you're the most expensive. Frame flower. Oh, no. The Exterminator. No. Pink slip. Pink slip looks good. 473. Damn. Inventory 210.
The best defense is a what can I...
It looks like it's a snipper. Yeah, it is. 473, so it's got a mag. It isn't going to be shot-by-shot load. Mine? Yep. Ellie's got that, which is that much, and Sam I can't play with. Okay. Two vending machines. We're gonna go round in a loop, which means going over here. It's probably gonna be my better bet. Yep, done those. Pick up spade. I don't want a spade. Courier's Club. Let's see if you have any specials. No. Yeah, that's right, because this should be dead-ended. Oh. Your body. Wealthy citizen. We can go down into the water and get back over there, which is a bit of an odd way of doing things.
Your best find this week. Go.
I wrote someone up for slandering trademarked products.
Pretty good. I caught someone loitering outside corporate offices in substandard apparel.
Oh yeah? Well, I wrote 2 fines for littering off-brand packaging.
Lord, I love this job.
You love this job. No, nothing unique.
Can we talk?
Oh, you want to have a chat?
Since we're in Byzantium, there's something I've been meaning to do. I haven't actually talked to my folks in a while. Shocking, right? Anyway, it's probably about time I paid them a visit. Given the dangerous life I lead, they've got to be worried sick. Which brings us to where we are today. Several messages and a few years late. See, I'm originally from Byzantium, born and raised. I know that probably comes as a big surprise. This is why I have to see them. They'll hardly recognize me. Reconnect is a strong word. And, I was thinking you'd come too. Great. And when we get there, draw out your rough edges a bit. If you've got an outfit you haven't washed in a while, maybe one with some blood stains, wear that one.
What?
Oh, and help yourself to the good snacks and put your feet on the coffee table. Mother hates that.
Get the idea.
Just know that I've got plenty more suggestions if you need them. Anything else? It's like one of those stuffy art gallery pieces. Looks okay from far off, but once you get close, you realize it's just some mismatched shit everyone's agreed to overpay for. Even the bribes are overpriced. The real question is, why didn't I leave sooner? There's all these invisible rules, and everyone spends all their energy just trying not to break them. I was a top-tier surgeon, but I could hardly open a pack of gauze without 10 people signing off first. That's no way to live. People call Byzantium the jewel of Halcyon, but really, it's just paste. Everything's polished and bureaucracy. Take a close look and you'll see it's deader than anywhere else in the colony.
Right.
Don't trust anyone, don't touch anything, and whatever you do, don't show your teeth when you smile. People are extremely competitive about cosmetic dentistry. It can get ugly.
Okay.
Interesting like a colonoscopy. I trained as a surgeon. More my folks' idea than mine, but I made the best of it. Lots of them, unfortunately. I even sculpted a few. Turns out Byzantines are more concerned with having square shoulders and a good profile than, well, anything else.
Okay.
That's what I've been saying. I sure hope you negotiated for a raise with this Phineas guy.
What do you...
Ever notice how this job gets bigger and more dangerous every time he calls in? He's asking a lot, Captain. Makes me wonder what your angle is.
Is John Dugard, and I want to help, don't know. Yeah.
Fair enough. But you should know he's not the only game in town. The board's put a bounty on his head, and they've got more than enough bits to pay it. I've got no love for the corporations, but they know how to take care of their people. The ones at the top, anyway. Exactly. You seem to have a good head on your shoulders, so I probably don't need to tell you this, but look out for yourself. No one else out here will.
Thanks for the advice.
Don't mention it, just speaking from experience. Anything else?
No. Meanwhile, I was exploring. Up here.
Today marks a monumentous occasion in the course of Halcyon history. After a deep and thorough examination of our budgets, revenue streams, and predictive models, we are publishing our yearly success report. Profits are soaring, promotions abound. Thanks to your continued hard work, Halcyon is healthier and more productive than ever. In the coming months, Byzantium will be sure to see the many rewards reaped from your diligent labor. Once we nail down the details, I can't wait to share what's in store. For now, my friends, keep up the hard work.
So that goes further down. But if I go this way, I'll loop back. Oh, there's an underground.
I'm on my legally allotted break. Really, I'm supposed to be here.
Really?
Oh, what are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it look like I'm up to something? Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I?
Yeah, you're in big trouble.
I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals.
Okay, so I'm guessing you want me to find them?
Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course.
Always for science.
Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears. And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here.
Right.
Everyone knows sewer sprats carry diseases. And the exterminator mechanicals have been known to fire on larger targets. Why they do that when they're only supposed to attack sprats, I've no idea. But there are rumors.
No.
Some people say there are strange things in those tunnels. Assassins. A room full of murderous automechanicals. Monsters hungry for human flesh. A hidden bureaucratic purgatory where things and people are lost forever. Not that I place any stock in silly rumors, of course.
Of course.
To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance.
Okay.
I still am. After all, I'm a person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I must say, I'm far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
That's a good way of putting it. That goes there. I'm guessing, yep, maintenance tunnels. For it being the Pride, there's a lot of gaps in the quality.
I'd have to request a counter waiver, and you know how dreadful the paperwork is.
Don't I ever, my dear fellow? Why, I spent 3 hours filing a discussion authorization just to commence our little tete-a-tete.
How we suffer in the name of commerce.
How we suffer in the name of commerce. Nothing with yellow around. Nothing with yellow around.
My dear fellow, you've no idea how our production has suffered. Why, the loafers...
Bureau of Exploration. That's a zone on itself. Old pictures. Alon Parcel Service. Cyclone. None of that.
All right, how does this sound? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to walk into you like that. Oh my goodness! Ruth Bellamy? I simply adore your work.
We've been over this already. You can't rehearse running into Ruth Bellamy. It's not going to work.
Fine, fine. What about this? Oh my stars! It's Halcyon.
Odeon Pictures. Odeon Pictures. We actually have an Odeon cinema near where I live, which is quite neat. Especially with it, the name kind of appearing in a game. Just no yellows. Weird. So we're here. Got those vending machines. Byzantium Estates. Right, so what are we finding here?
Area analysis. Squeaky clean.
Squeaky, you got excited. But as we're here, we'll keep that one active for now. Oh, that's actually relatively close.
There's my parents' place. Smell that? Industrial grade cleaning solvent in desperation.
It's lemony fresh.
It's lemony fresh. Just what you want to know. What are you then? Estate key. I'm guessing you're... Acropolis District?
The Acropolis District is off limits. Move along.
Mind if I take a breather? I'm pretty tired of holding these. We'll come back to you. You're probably going to be needed, future. You have Citizen Sentry.
You must be joking. Our fair city is being closed.
That's closed. That's another hole. What building are you?
That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time, access to Byzantium is impossible without a proper nav key. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to be...
Elsewhere, probably. Restricted access there, which is fascinating.
This property is off limits. Solicitors, loiterers, and uninvited visitors will be fined to the fullest extent of company policy. This ultimatum brought to you by Universal Defense Logistics.
Okay. Right, so that's the shopping district. This is where people live. We've only got a few quests so far, and we've got a couple of places that are instanced. But let's start here. Were ornate. Yeah.
Marilyn, is that you?
Loss! We certainly didn't expect to see you like this. And I didn't expect you to renew your marriage contract. But we're all full of surprises today, aren't we? Speaking of surprises, you should meet my new friend. We've been running around the system for a while now, stirring up all sorts of trouble. There you go again, Captain. Always menacing polite society. Anyway, you're probably wondering where I've been all this time.
Not exactly.
The last few years have been a bloody haze. You wouldn't believe the messes we've gotten ourselves into. Right?
Let's see. Indeed, we self-turned. No. Theft, vandalism, profanity, you name it, we've done it at least twice.
Yep, we're a pair of disgraceful lowlifes.
Marilyn, this really isn't the best time. Perhaps you should go.
We'll stay as long as we like. And while we're at it, we'll drink your expensive hooch, wear our outside shoes all over your nice floors. He's right. Since when can you afford authentic Terran marble?
That's what we've been trying to tell you, dear, but you must understand, we hadn't heard from you in ages.
We thought you were dead. I'm not dead. I just never wanted to talk to you again.
I'm afraid the distinction was lost on us, darling.
We only did what any grieving parents in our position would do. We collected on your life insurance policy.
And the payouts have been rather, substantial.
You what?
Okay, didn't expect that.
Well, now that I'm here, I guess you'll just have to report back that I'm very much alive and kicking.
It's not that simple. For one thing, we'd have to cut back on so many necessities. The neighbors would be sure to notice.
Why did you do that?
We had to explain your disappearance somehow.
We couldn't very well tell people you'd run off to become a miscreant, could we? Shh! Someone could hear you.
We concocted a story about Celeste Jollycurl designing a pair of 12-inch heels for you.
One of a kind, naturally.
That led to your tragic death when you tripped and broke your neck.
It was quite the story. People were talking about it for weeks.
Couldn't you have at least made up a better story? Something with pirates or raptidons? And what are you gonna do now that we're here?
Yes, about that. We were just about to ask you to, leave.
Quietly, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you should be ashamed. You'd know quietly. Yeah.
She hasn't changed a bit, I see.
That's it? You just want us to disappear now?
Marilyn, please.
Don't cause a scene.
Right.
Let's just get out of here, Captain. Fine. I'm gone. Forever this time.
Good.
Let's talk outside.
Outside, huh?
Can we talk?
Yeah, I was hoping you could say that.
Can you believe those two? We'd hardly been there a minute and they turned us out like yesterday's garbage.
I shouldn't have gotten upset. How did you think? You made quite...
I thought they'd be scandalized. They'd both be sitting there watching one of their vapid aetherwave dramas, and then we'd walk in. Mother would drop her mock apple cider, and the glass would shatter all over their overpriced marble. Father would tear off his glasses and blink open-mouthed.
So?
I'd have a great one-liner in the tube. I was thinking either, the leather's fake but the scars are real, or, oops, did I just track awesome onto your rug?
Why not?
Yeah, I'm gonna use that one day. Now, getting back to my story. Father would throw his hands up, because this would be just like me, to come back and make a big scene. Then, Mother would do the old, "You had us worried sick." Her eyes would be red, and she'd have her fist in front of her mouth to stifle a sob.
Okay.
I'm not hurt. I'm outraged. Affronted, even. I just didn't want to get booted out of the house I grew up in like that. It's embarrassing, you know? And I've got a reputation to maintain.
Trust me, this was...
I'm used to rough situations. Like when someone loads your pistol with blanks and strands you in a Marauder moonbase, or traps you in an airlock with an angry mantis worm.
I think there's a lesson. What happened to you? Yeah, it reflects on them.
But I want to talk about me now.
Everyone's da-da-da.
Unless you mean the kind who'll look out for you to blink so they could swipe your bits. The galaxy's not exactly crawling with those. Anyway, I don't want to sift through this lousy experience for meaningful life lessons. I'm mad, and I want to do something about it. Something like... Wait a second. What if I could get that money? I could open a new account, designate that account holder as a sole beneficiary. All the payouts would go to me. I'll make money without doing a thing. And I'll get to cut them off.
So, how do we do this?
My policy is with the Greater Halcyon Insurance Group. They have an office in Byzantium. Maybe you could use some of your people skills to help me set up a dummy beneficiary account. If that doesn't work, I'm sure we can find one of their terminals and do it ourselves.
Okay. But, whilst we're here... Fancy clothes. This here? This is here. Run! Around here.
Out with it, you wretched contraption!
Inside there.
I've always loved that skull.
Ah.
You, with the hips, over here. Let me take a closer look at you. Don't speak. Hold that posture for a moment while I admire you. You have a natural contrapposto, my dear. The way you rest your weight against your hip suggests a certain rugged charisma possessed only by the mighty primal and the well-traveled spacer. Splendid. I love it. Your walk, your posture, the cut of your clothes. You carry yourself with the bearing of a noble, but you dress like a barbarian. How deliciously outre. I'm Celeste Jolicoeur, and you, my dear, are exactly what Byzantium needs.
Are you trying to sell me something?
I'm an artist, darling, not a tweed merchant. I don't sell things. I pollinate the world with art. I'm working on a new line of clothing that will shock this city to its core, and I'd like your help. What do you say, my dear? Care to make history with me? Marvelous! You and I are gonna wake this city up like a cold splash of wine to the face. What I need is a survey of the outside world. What does the common laborer wear? How do the wild-eyed madmen of Monarch dress themselves? I've heard rumors, but I require samples. Also, I expect you to model for me.
Sir?
Oh, you cad. You'll be the talk of Byzantium once I'm done with you. I'll need you to model for me the following: the apparel of an iconoclast, the armor of a marauder, and a full ensemble of spacer gear, helmet included. And when I say spacer gear, I mean an outfit worn by real spacers. None of that garbage Spacer's Choice pedals. No tall shoes, though. I mean it. You have the bearing and demeanor of a born model. You're going to absolutely murder this job. Fabulous! I can't wait to see what you dredge up.
Let's see this. Anything special? Medium 49. $49. Okay, it's not letting me escape. Weird. Why? Okay, let's... Oh, that's why. I pressed the wrong button. That's what I was going to check. Inventory. Armor, my medium. It's better than what I've got.
I can't wait. What can I...
You are standard troop armor. Standard troop armor. Yeah. That makes sense to me. Right, that's where I'm going to call it for this one for YouTube. So, thanks for watching. Till next time, have a good one. Sorry, had to stop and restart the stream. I realised I was going at the wrong bit rate when I changed encoder. So, you're going to be my new armor. Let's go to the map. I need to go here. We need all those.
Didn't I request no more fertilizer shipments?
Bloody blah, bloody blah. Modify armor. So you are armor rating 3. And rate 10. Increases your movement speed for a short time when you enter time dilation. Restores some of your TDD movement when you deal critical hits. Interesting. Tongue, dialogue and leadership, or ranged weapons, tech skill. We'll go that one. You are Nightmare Step, Volume Footsteps, Better Sneaky, we'll do that. Agitator, Adreno Stimulant. We'll worry about the others.
On board? Who keeps ordering these?
Right, so this what I need to do. No, that's not the way to do it. That's not the way to do it. We're gonna get rid of Sam. And Pavate. Yay! Right, so
CNP Mere Maple Syrup. It's near this complete breakfast.
hi and welcome back. So I've done a little bit of inventory management. We've now got Pavali with us. And I've gone the wrong place. Gotta go up there. Because she's probably want to be involved in this conversation.
I can't wait to see those outfits.
What can I do for you, darling?
Darling?
You don't gotta be so forward about my reasons, Captain.
Let me get a good look at you. Turn around, please, darling.
My word, such muscular shoulders. You're a vision, dear.
I am no such thing, ma'am.
Nonsense, you're absolutely lovely. Chin up now. I have just the thing for you. Let me do a back-of-the-envelope calculation. Materials, labor, licensing and copyright. There.
Love? That's the ultimate luxury, darling. Love. Oh, gracious me.
I don't get why that's funny, ma'am.
Oh, my cherub. Who woos for love anymore? That's so precious.
All right, Captain. Here is the absolute best I can do for you.
Yeah, that'll work.
There are some things I simply cannot skimp on, darling. Such a lovely young lady deserves the best. Now stand back. Back! I'll enter the settings and get these machines spinning. You'll be broke to bespoke in merely an hour. And there we are, my darling girl. I wish you a splendiferous evening. And if you don't mind my asking, have you any interest in modeling?
What? Oh, no, ma'am. All them eyes staring at me? I couldn't. No way, no how. I get scared just thinking on it.
I wish you weren't so shy, my Violet. You truly are beautiful. I hope your date sees that as clearly as I.
where am I meant to find?
If I were an enterprising spacer in need of a wardrobe, I'd probably head to the Groundbreaker.
Okay. So, that's Pavali done.
Oh, can you believe this outfit? It's so handsome, I'm almost afraid to touch it. Well, I guess that's everything then. After all this time, I just have to actually do it now. You know, there's a part Junlei's been looking for to fix up the air cyclers. They only carried them on big colony ships, like the Hope.
Making every little thing perfect won't change that.
I know. For a while, it felt like everything I did was a little bit of help. And it meant I didn't have to ask her to be mine. Not yet. Not for real. Next time we dock with Groundbreaker, I'm doing it. I'll send June a message and ask her over. Oh, this is real scary, Captain. I'm grateful for all you done.
Okay, we know what we're doing now. Oop. So let's set.
Members Ellie and Max are engaged in a heated discussion in the kitchen.
Let's head toward the Groundbreaker.
We've arrived at the Groundbreaker.
Thank you.
All right. She's on her way. How do I look? Oh, my hands have finally stopped shaking. All right. Deep breath. Here I go.
Okay. Check in on dates. Oh. I've got a iconist.
Anyhow, so I told him, Dad, I'm a big girl now. I ain't need your help. I can do it on my lonesome.
What did he say to that?
Have at it then. And he handed me his favorite wrench, the one he used for the canner. He's probably half as tall as I was.
He didn't scold you for talking back to him?
Nah, he was never like that. I always thought it was funny when I get indignant about something. Then he'd watch me do whatever it was, make sure I didn't get hurt, but he'd never interfere. I learned a lot that way.
I wish I could have met him. Anyone who helped shape you must have been a special person.
That it?
Hey, Captain.
So why are you pointing there? Well, I said I hadn't done it in a while. So, yep. So it wants me to go here. And then it wants me to go in here.
Some crew member.
Dead center. Next round's on you.
Shh, the captain's coming. Put your gun away. Act casual.
Oh, yes. This.
Okay, Captain, she's gone.
Let's see.
I feel like running laps around the cargo bay. So she got here, and, well, she sneezed. She said, wow, new soap? And I was like, yeah, rosish. Turns out it tickled her nose. Oops. And then she just sort of touched my arm real gentle-like and called the cut of my outfit elegant. I couldn't hear the rest on account of my heart was beating so hard. Then I led her into the kitchen. I think she about cried when she saw the spread.
So we did well.
She stood stock still and just said, "Oh, real soft." Oh, and let me tell you, I was sweating. And then she blinked and said, "Is that dustback casserole?" I told her how we got Mr. Raymond to bake it for us, so it was double authentic. Made by a real live monarch person.
Okay.
Well, we talked a bunch over dinner about the things we learned just through messages, stuff we repaired, how I taught her to salvage and she taught me to build. When I brung out the sweetheart cakes, June, she got a little teary, said she had a thing she needed to say. But I stopped her because I wanted to say it first. I never felt so bold, Captain.
And?
I told her about how she made me feel. Bold like I acted, strong, smarter and kinder than I am on my lonesome. I listed all the things I liked about her. And then she pulled out a paper and read a speech. She talked about the things she admired about me, like my cleverness and my humor, and how it made her want to be more open.
Yes.
Anyhow, when she wrapped up, I asked her to be my girlfriend. And Captain, she said yes! And then she sneezed again, on account of the flowery soap. We talked about it some. I told her I wasn't sure how it would work, how I've had a bad time of it in the past. She said we'll take it as it comes. Fix things together. Share meals, talk. Maybe she could rub my shoulders when they're sore. I said I might like that.
That's good.
It's all on your account, you know. Imagine if you'd never taken me out of Edgewater. I'd have never met Junlei at all. I don't know nothing about the Vicar's capital P plan, but you've sure changed my life. So, if you don't mind, I'm just gonna head to my cabin and happy scream into my pillow for like an hour.
Happy screaming. You gained that. Hey, got a picture. Where? It might not show up yet. Graham's patch. Maybe not. Wait a minute. Yes, I've got that. So you are that one. Take Max to a hermit in Cilicia. Well, as we're trying to make progress on side quests, may as well. Make it so.
Destination reached. Scylla.
Hey, you got a minute?
Sure, Felix.
Hey, boss. Got a hypothetical for you? You got a friend, see? Somebody you knew when you were growing up. You were close. Then, one day, they up and vanished. 5 years go by, they send you a message out of the aether. What's going through your head?
Okay.
You got the wrong idea, boss. It ain't like that. Guy by the name of Clyde Harlow. He was an old friend of mine. Honestly, he was probably my first and longest friend. I just heard from him. Says he wants to talk to me. Says it's urgent.
Interesting.
Figured I should let you know, seeing as we're on Scylla and all. Clyde's got a base on the other side of this rock. I appreciate this, boss. I know you're going out of your way for me.
Ooh, we got another location we can go to. But that's not what we're doing now. So, you and you. So, Max, where do you want to go? Over there. Okay. In here. Ah, that'll be you then.
What have the solar winds deposited on my doorstep now? Just more dirt and debris? Or do you actually believe you are here seeking the truth? I must admit, I tire of the truth seekers. Mayhaps you're here to rob me? That would be so much more exciting.
Oh, that's not good. We're here trying to get this book translated.
We've been told this was once yours. I believe the knowledge within here contains the answers I seek. Answers that will free men's minds from toil.
I can translate it, but it won't do you any good. I can see you are a man in a hurry, and the insights in that book would take you years of study to fully comprehend.
I've spent my life in contemplation. I believe my mind is prepared to receive the truth.
Hermit lady, enough talk. How about come a long way to help Max get places?
There is one way that can speed up the process. It involves a combination of several ingredients, some of which can be fatal. It is not for the faint of heart or the unprepared.
Okay.
And I believe he may be right. There is both violence and peace warring inside you, Max. This process would be extremely tenuous for one such as yourself.
I'm committed, no matter the cost.
I'll supervise, for safety purposes.
Good plan. I'm committed to taking as many drugs as possible, so count me in.
All right. Head on into the meditation room and partake of the sacramental incense. It's waiting on the table when you're ready to begin.
Are we going to get mugged? We are going to get mugged. Breathe deeply.
Poor Maximilian. Maximilian, why are you still doing this? You've been fighting against the world since before you left home. Haven't you figured out yet that the more you fight, the more pain you cause yourself?
Mother, you're dead. You can't be here. I knew this was too good to be true. These are just cheap hallucinogens that have... What's happening to my voice? Does my voice sound weird to you? And what's wrong with your face?
Let's stay focused here, Max. Your voice always sounds weird.
I'm definitely glad I brought Ellie along as a guiding light. Your mother's right, Max. You should listen. If she's hallucinating, why am I seeing her too? Right, first time.
We are obviously the victims of a tasteless joke being perpetuated. Perpetrated? I mean, we're being made fools of, aren't we? When I get out of here, I'm going to show that hermit what you get for messing with me.
Maximilian, always ready to give up, to lash out, always searching for answers, but always in the wrong place, never looking inside himself.
We came here so you could learn how to not be an ass, Max. So, stop being an ass.
We need that sort of straight line talk.
Thank you. It relieves me to see there's at least one positive influence in my son's life after all these years. Has he told you how he thoughtlessly abandoned us?
Thoughtlessly? How could you say that? I only wanted you and Father to be proud of me. I was going to be the perfect vessel. I was going to be a better... more full of the plan. This here, it's all coming out wrong. The plan, it filled you with a joy I could never feel. I wanted it. And being a laborer made me miserable. I was better than that.
You certainly convinced yourself you were. But don't feel bad. We continually lie to ourselves, weaving stories in a vain attempt to convince us that we are in control of anything. These stories are how we try to make sense of our lives, but they are not real, are they? They're just stories. You need to drop your story and see the truth.
Yeah, that's an option. Seeing the truth is easier said than done. How about we cut to the chase, lady? Let's do it this way.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Look, where we are. Trusting an unbalanced hermit with your sanity seems rational to you? Don't push your study bane works toward.
No, I just wanted to prove to my parents that damn it. You're right.
Max, you need to lay the past to rest. What happened with your father and I, it's long dead. To attain your goals, you must live in the chaos. Be fine with the chaos. Whether you resist or not, it will take you wherever it wants. More assuredly than even the fictional architects plan to slave away to prove.
No, that's not true. The basis of everything is order, not chaos. It's true, I know it is. So did you. Why are you denying it? Before you died, the plan made you happy.
No, it didn't. I made myself happy. There's nothing holding you back but you. If you can't understand that, you will never understand anything. Goodbye, Maximilian.
This whole thing, it's just a farce, right? Just my own brain working against me? You couldn't be more right. Hello, Max. What? Who? Why do you look like me? Are you me? Not really. I'm who you think you are. I am disciplined, controlled. I have no doubts. And I don't exist. Yet you have judged yourself against me your whole life. Why? Why do you berate yourself for not being me?
If he does, he should have been a better man, credit me. Let him talk. Oh. Max, I figured it out. You need to kill this guy now. That's weird. That's weird that that's popped up. I mean, it's a unique thing. Something that my characters notice.
What are you talking about?
He's not yourself. You need to get rid of him. Get rid of it.
I can do that.
Target practice.
Fight. I see you're back with us. Feared we lost you there. Never seen anyone pass out yet stay upright before.
What happened?
I woke up. The illusions I built for myself just fell away. I'm no longer interpreting, I'm experiencing. Everything is perfect. In a way. Perhaps it's more accurate to say I was asking the wrong questions. I understand so much more now. I see it all. All there is to be experienced, to be lived. Of course there is pain and loss, but the suffering is caused by trying to control reality. Clinging to the way you want things to be, not enjoying the way they are.
Yeah, that worked out.
I am content. I've finally found what I was looking for, even though I was looking for the wrong thing.
Woohoo! There's the door. Hermit lady.
So, have you found your answers?
Not so much found as finally listened.
Yes, it is quite the convoluted maze we build for ourselves. It looks like you learned something in there as well.
Nope, already knew that.
Of course you were.
We should go. Yes. Ooh. So I think that's another companion quest done. Neat. So meanwhile, we have this. 60. I'm going to put another 5 in Persuade. Science engineering. That's hack. Ideally want to get that up. Okay. Perks. Time dilation radius, melee damage, area effect damage received, plasma damage received down. Pet range, attacks inflict -1 armor rating for 10 seconds and can stack up to. So that would make harder things easier to kill. On revive, headshot still. Increased damage when low health. Just straight up 20% damage. Can do. Right, so on that note, we go back to the map. Head back.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to send Sam down to the bridge?
Good to know. But that's where I'm going to call it for this YouTube episode. So thanks for watching. Till next time, have a good one. How am I doing on items? So assault gun ultra. Oops, wrong button. Let's run up here. You could go in there. That's better. Right, so we have a quest for Felix. Felix meet Harrow. Find the insurance agency. Yeah, we got that little string to pull out. Probably makes sense. And we'll have a mix up with party composition, so it makes me do these quests that I want to do. So, let's do this. Hi, and welcome back. We're going to be moving on with more NPC stuff. So, we need to go to Monarch. Probably Stellar Bay, maybe?
We're now in orbit above Stellar Bay, Captain.
Thank you. Map where I've got to go. There. Okay. We're going to be taking you and you. I think the game's just... No, it hasn't crashed. Hallelujah. So we've got to go up
If
here.
you're living up in a tower on a place called Devil's Peak, you might be some type of serial villain.
To be honest, I'm surprised it's still standing. Every time I set foot inside, I half expect the tower to fall over.
Good to know. Oh, you're all friendly. Good, good. So we've got to go in here, have we? Oh, up. Looking for an up. Possibly here. No, okay. But your toilets? Yes, your toilets. Your storeroom? Perhaps through here. That's how we get out. That's locked. I am missing stairs. I am missing stairs. No ladders. How does one go up? Nothing there. Is there another door? That's sealed. Okay. Because it did have 2 indicators. So I'm guessing another level. Up there. Let's try going through here. Still above us. Hey, we're going up. That's a good sign. Now on the same level as it. Head around here.
So much for peace and quiet. Would it kill the universe to cut me some slack? Yes, the one that crashed. I saw it on the security feed. A bit grainy, but an invigorating watch all the same. What about it? Not surprising, replacement parts are rare, so the cost of even a simple repair can exceed an arm and a leg. I take it you investigated the wreckage? Don't guess the captain would have quite pegged the price of disrepair being the cost of their lives, but these things happen. A shame. I would have enjoyed investigating the mystery further.
Okay.
The board has a blockade of gunships that patrol Monarch. Not a ton, mind you, just enough to deter the masses. I am curious as to what downed it. A faulty part wouldn't be wholly unusual. The supply for new mechanicals is tight. Ugh, now I'll never sleep. Unsolved puzzles really torque my sprockets. If you find out what happened, sell me the info. Is this bonding? I'm not sure I like it. Next, you'll be asking me how I got the scar on my chin when I was 11.
I think that's an Indiana Jones reference.
Most of it's underneath along my jaw, but yes, it seems to have faded with time. Moral of the story is, never run with scissors.
I was saying that earlier.
Stupendous. He's going to be insufferable now. Thank you for that. I might even... Oh, the indignity. I believe I'll have to make nice with him now.
Okay.
I'm getting a headache behind my left temple. What could be causing it? The glare from the terminal screen? Or something else?
That'd be me.
Oh, great. I love doing pro bono work for friends.
Aw, you called us friends. I'd normally entertain your self-aggrandizing delusions, but this time it's important.
Important to you is not the same as important to me. Although I do recognize that you may have earned some goodwill during your months laboring for me.
So, we have a persuade.
Tug on my heartstrings, why don't you? Look, I'll do what I can, all right?
Rebecca Hodges and Anders Wadsworth. They took a UDL contract back when Monarch went to ship, and I need to find them. I believe them to be on Terra 2.
If UDL hired 2 hunters back then, it would have been for creature clearing purposes round one of their Spacer's Choice outposts. These are the coordinates for the outpost under the last UDL contract. Now scram. And, good luck. Give my regards to Phineas.
Okay, so now we can go outside. So, I'm guessing, yep, we've got to go back here.
Captain, if you're looking for crew members Ellie or Felix, they're sharing a drink upstairs.
Good to know. Edgewater. It had to be Edgewater.
We are now in orbit above Edgewater, Captain.
Thank you. Why do I go to the door when I'm not even going to be using it? Over there. Where have I got to go? Behind. Okay, we can go behind. I think. Does this stop here? Ish. No. So we're gonna have to go through here again. And there's a electric fence at the other side. Joy. Where there's a will, there's a way. How? That'll do. We don't know what we're up against.
Like a wrapped among the rocks.
Where's my new shiny gun?
Don't mess with us.
Hee. That worked. This is where we gotta go. I heard a creature.
I'd wager this is the outpost. Rebecca! Anders! Come on out! This'll be a great warm-up.
Thank you.
That's the last of him.
Good, good. You are dead. Da, 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 da. Will we go up in that side? Let's check the side. Guessing you're... Oh, no, we can go in here. Fine. Nothing. Nothing. Let's keep going around. Trying to work our way in a circle. So that's where it wants us to go. Oh, we have bodies to loot, which is nice. Your closed. You don't have anything of interest.
Hey, take a gander. The door's busted. Rebecca? Anders? Huh. Rebecca taught me this once. You can jerry-rig these old locks so as they don't open anymore. But we've only ever done that if we're in a real bind. Here, I'll fix it.
That doesn't look good.
Oh no. Oh no. What did you do?
Hell. I'm sorry, Nyoka.
Medallion. The display is faded, but the button's almost entirely rusted through, but you can still make out bits and pieces of what looks like Rubik's final entries. Lowe helped me, but Anderson was right. We never should have taken this contract. I thought Monarch was a bad idea, but this is unbelievable. Everyone here is blind or addled, and I don't know what. The town won't let us walk in without an employment contract, and even find someone to let me send a message. For all we're capable folks here, we're stuck. Back home, we had to fight for every meal because there was no meals that you didn't make yourself. Here there's plenty, but no one's allowed to give you one. There's been stealing bits and pieces for the life from where we can. Anderson is about ready to sign up, offer his life in service to the Spacer's Choice just so he can take a shower. Clara, I hope there's an architect this... I hope the architect this never reaches you, but on the off chance it does, I want to say I'm sorry. Anderson and I fucked up. We didn't take the contract for the bits. We didn't take it because Primal sounded cool. We took it because we wanted out. Monarch is a living hell. We're sick of it. We're sick of getting sick. Of boiled rapidon and stinking like sulfur no matter how hard you scrub. Or fighting. Days in, days out. We're exhausted. We thought we could use our contract money to find a place here. Settle down, but this place isn't any better. It's just different. We're starving all the same. We should never have left. I just thought we could do better. I miss you, kid. Marauders are at the door. Assassins bleed out. I'm on my way. I won't let them get me. Not alive anyway. I've seen what those monsters do.
They were... That bitch! They were all set to abandon us! What would Clara say, huh? Every day she'd ask if we heard from you. And she'd have forgiven you! The kid had a soul that made the sulfur smell like roses! Ugh. Or to leave your medallions to rot with you, but Clara would want to be buried with her sister. At least I know. Ought to have learned by now that getting one's hopes up tends to open them to being dashed across the stars. I hate to say this, but Clara died thinking her sister was still fighting to get back home. I'm glad. If she were still alive now, it'd break her to know the truth.
She still want to know. Just the same as you did.
Yeah, maybe. I'm used to disappointment. She was still so naive as to let it hurt her every time it happened. Only thing left is to take these medallions home, which means figuring out how to bait the Mana Queen out of our old base. The most pissed off I've ever seen a queen was when a foreign species was on her soil. I'd wager the stench of a primal might do the trick. That'd be boring. Half the fun in exploring is the fact that you're on an unknown trail. I've never had the pleasure of hunting primals, but I hear they're all over Scylla. Let's tear a few apart, shall we? I'm sure they've got pheromones. Everything does.
And I gotta go to Scylla. Excellent. Let's just check. Nope. Edgewater. There you are.
If you stop in the engine room, would you ask Parvati to...
We are going there.
Destination reached. Scylla.
I think this is the right one. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Okay. We gotta go monster hunting. So if we actually port over to there. Now we have these really close.
While sweeping.
Ooh.
Everyone all right?
I am now. Come on. Oh.
Here I come.
Really? That was a kung fu kick.
I am a storm.
Bingo. That it? That's all we need to do? No, we need more. So we head this way. Can we? Come on. On you. Uh-oh. That's not good. Enemy killed. Hey. Oh, oh, no. Yes, got out of there. Ooh, there's a thing there. And there's a thing around here as well.
This'll be quick. Nice work. Best there ever was.
What are you? Something down here. They left lights.
Salutations. This unit's primary function is excavator. Owner, Hephaestus Mining Corporation. Other functions include dialogue, limited current active commands, excavation. That is all? Negative. The presence or absence of human operators does not impact this unit's assigned directive. This unit achieves perfection by fulfilling its directive.
This unit sounds like my old foreman.
You know, it's a crying shame that auto mechanicals can't get drunk or laid. This thing needs both.
This unit has now exhausted its available library of opinions about excavation. Thank you for your consumer loyalty, Junior Excavator. This unit will store this exchange in its memory banks, always.
You're welcome. Okay. I don't have a point, a thing to be able to walk to. Let's reload you. Let's get it going. Where are you?
The last of them.
Wow, you ate a lot. 300 meters till we go. 300 meters till I shoot things again.
Oh, I've seen one of these before. This here's Planet Maker.
Jackass is incoming!
Jackass is incoming. Got him. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. The Candyman can, because the Candyman can. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Why have I got that tune in my head?
They come. Don't mess. Next one's mine. For the best.
Okay, close.
Incoming.
Colonel. Do you mind? I'm trying to rob stuff. Won't knock those. Anything in here? Oh yeah, I've got the ability to be able to preview what's inside now, which is neat. So I can actually work out if it's worth doing.
All right, here we go.
Hey, we got them.
That queen ain't gonna go down easy. I can't wait. What's up? Outstanding. These ought to be enough. Let's get back to Monarch. There's an old base I used to call home. I can get us in the door, but we'll have to shoot our way through the Queen's brood to get to the center. We'll set the bait there. Password to the door is Charon. Hayes' idea. Clara, Hayes, Anders, Rebecca, Opal, Nyoka. Charon. He said it was some old myth. Something about death and all the things we killed. Rest of us just thought it sounded cool, so there we are. Fucking right we are.
Right, so we're almost there. We can head to spaceship.
Some crew members are causing a disturbance on the ship.
Monarch again. I'm guessing there.
We're now in orbit above Fallbrook, Captain.
You're welcome. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna call it for this one and say thanks for watching. Till next time, have a good one. And I think that's also going to be the end of this stream. I'll do sorting out my inventory off camera, because that's not exciting. All the way down there, huh? It's not a nice place to be going. But yeah, looks like we're getting there. That's going to be when I go back. And Felix I'll probably be doing after this one. Then that, find and kill Colin. Attend the audition. Model outfits. Iconicist, Marauder and Spacer. Save the Sprats. Oh, yes. So yeah, we're getting it. I just want to know. Still not saying that I've botched any quests, which is fascinating. But yeah, thanks for watching. Till next time, have a good one.